then we'll start it out like this right here. Okay? It's like I said, years ago I approached you. And this was years ago. This was well over 10 years ago. Because I've been here where I live for going on 10, 11 years. And it was before that, it's when you lived with me. I asked you then. I said, you put yourself in a place of in the place of a primitive person. You know, you put your place. You know, you put yourself in the place of a person who there's no electricity. There's no combustible engine for you to get around on. You know, it's horse-drawn chariots is what you live. You know, is how you get around. And you know, you imagine yourself in that day and that time. You know, your limited access of being able to describe anything. And can you imagine if someone like that saw an extraterrestrial vehicle of any sort, or an extraterrestrial period of any sort? How would they describe that? You know, they didn't know what lights were, so you can't say, well, hey, I turned on a light, or I saw a light. You know, when they see something like that illuminates, that's a fire. And that's the way it was described, because that's all there was. There was no other explanation for anything that illuminated light besides the sun and fire. So you see a vehicle in the sky that has lights on it, that's going to be a chariot of fire, straight and simple. And if people, modern people, don't have the common sense to realize that, then they're just basically just retarded ass people. I mean, on a serious note, not trying to offend anybody, because you know you're gonna have them people that are, oh, it's political. You know, fuck you, fuck your political incorrect bullshit. If you ain't got enough fucking sense to realize that you see a light in the fucking sky in a period in time, there's no such thing as electricity, how in the fuck do you describe that as fire? There is no other way to describe that except for fire, unless you're gonna say the sun, because those are the only two illuminations them people had back then. A chariot, there's no combustible engine. Oh, I just get in my car. No, you got on your fucking buggy, your horse in your fucking buggy, and you went wherever you want. Of course, some people had much larger buggies than other people did, because those were the well-to-do people who could have 4 horses instead of 2 to carry them around. You know. But the point is, you should look at a chariot of fucking fire, dude. Right there. All right. Now imagine this. These species come over a PA system, dude. There's no 8 tracks, there's no CDs or cassette players or nothing. And yet you hear a voice come across, what? That's the voice of God, dude. And sit here and tell me it ain't, you're a dumbass. You're an absolute dumbass if you sit here and argue with that. You know, the problem is people are so fucking scared because they've been taught all about, oh, don't you question this because you're going to burn in fucking hell. You know, you're scared. You're scared to question it because you think it and you know you think it, but you're scared to say it aloud because you're scared of what the consequences are going to be behind you verbally speaking it. But you know what? You know what, dude? You're already thinking it. So you're damned. If you have any common sense at all, and that's how you actually feel. If you think it, you're damned over it. Alright? Well, there goes your church. They want you to be scared of everything. They want you to be damned over everything. That's how they keep you from questioning everything. So, I don't know, dude. I can dwell on this in so many different ways, and I can go so deep in any person that has a rebuttal for me, like, oh, what about this? What about this? You hear me? You know, it's a matter of how big are your balls. You know, are you scared to stand up and be a man and get actual answers? Are you gonna be part of them dumbass drones out there who walk into the damn fire off the cliff because you're too fucking stupid to actually stand up and question common sense, dude. It's common fucking sense. You know, be the dumbass. That's fine. Be the dumbass. Yeah, I'll be waving at you the whole time, going, sorry, dude. You know, the path less followed. I'm taking the path less followed. You're the dumb motherfucker. You're the majority. Just going with the crowd. Well, God said do this. Okay, sure. Don't question that. That's a chariot of fire up there. You know what I'm saying? Really now, dude, science has proven there's aliens. You've got, dude, you have ancient civilizations that tell you that. And these people, they're not making up shit. This ain't cartoon drawings you see. This ain't the Sunday papers you're looking at on the walls, man. This is their life. This is how they described it. So what they're telling you is they're fucking aliens that come down to visit us and shit. And you're a dumbass because the church told you, that's not the deal. This is what's going on. Well, be the dumbass, dude. We're gonna see who gets caught with the pants down at the end. You know, I'm gonna be ready. Something's about to happen. It's gonna happen. If everybody can feel it. You know, everybody can feel it. So it's up to you. Wake up.